Shake it, find a way to get you off my mind. Really tried to draw that line. One look from you, I'm praying I could call you mine. Baby, you got my hands tied. No more games. Can't we just say it's name? Instead of running away, jumping the gun to play it safe. Oh, it's been a weekend here in this bed we can sleep in and let the feelings overflow. Useless trying to fight this. Let's just give in and let the feelings overflow. Let's spend a weekend here in this bed we can sleep in and let the feelings overflow. Useless trying to fight this. Let's just give in and let the feelings overflow. Weekend here in this bed we can sleep in and let the feelings overflow. Useless trying to fight this. Let's just give in and let the feelings overflow. your mothers, your brothers, whatever. But I guess I'll let you finish up all the stories that you tell with a beautiful imagination. And you should've told them where you've been, who you're with, yeah, okay then. You go ahead and yeah, go ahead and yeah, I'll be honest. I've been waiting for you to be the one that starts saying the truth. 'Cause we play these games like nothing's changed, but we're not the same. Let's stop acting like it's so good when it's not. Are you so sick of always faking, darling? Can't pay us the light to bug on you. No, I'm right. It's time we call it 2 straight months of